What's up, everybody? Russ with rwresearch.com. As you can see, this airplane was a hot ticket this day. We got some ground testing. We are going to do a first flight, and then some more ground testing to verify my current. So let's get on into it. Enjoy the video. Here we go. Hi, Elijah. Elijah's helping me record some stuff. We've got our amp meter for the big motor, our FPV monitor, our computer with telemetry, and our radio, so we can do radio things. I'm at the airfield. My dad's over there coming to help too. But today we're going to be doing some power testing, and if it all works out, I'll try a flight potentially. Got the meter on the power for the big batteries. Those batteries are not fully charged, so this is not full current power. This is about average battery power. They're in storage. So yeah, we're going to get some current measurements and some thrust measurements. We got it tied down with the scale. So Elijah's job is to get all the meters when we got it full thrust, and then also get the scale in the picture. That's your achievement for the day. Okay, I'm going to go full power. I just want to get all the meters. We're going to do current, thrust, yada yada. Let's just do thrust since you're here. You got to read it spot on. Okay, it's at 0. So stand well, that's fine. Yeah, but look straight down. Ready? Do a full power thrust test. Rocks everywhere. Alright, here's your meters. Okay, this is the amperage, but it doesn't seem to be reading right. This is the amperage. I'm going to check those in a minute. I'm going to look at the thrust this time. You got to get this one too. How much is it for? Alright.
That thing freaks me out.
So, this is right. This matches this, but my current on here does not match. And I don't know why. So after looking at this a little bit more, I realized that the actual heads-up display is displaying incorrectly. My meter and the ground control station mission planner is reading correctly. This gave me satisfaction to go for a flight. Ground testing before we do anything in case the wheels break off. See if it goes straight. We'll come out and do some taxi tests. Hold straight. I'm just waiting. Alright, you try to take off. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Stand over here. I can see my monitor. Taking off. Left or right?
We are in the air.
Go up here and do an auto too.
crap.
Right mode horizon.
Did it stop?
You good?
Did it stop recording?
No?
Alright, well just keep going. Keep going.
Is your
Right mode normal.
is your elevator working? So I was like, you're going up and down. I'm like, well, why isn't it working?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to roll while I'm up here. Ready?
Right mode normal.
Nice. Jeez Louise. You want to land it?
No, not yet. So flight manual mode, make sure it's nice and happy.
Right mode normal. Right mode active.
Can you tell which way you are?
Right mode horizon.
I can't really see it.
Right mode normal. Active flight mode. Right mode horizon. Fly by wire on flight mode.
Now let's do a stall test.
You keep turning your flight mode off and on?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm trying to just feel it out in manual, or it's acro. Really, I need to do manual.
Battery level 1 alert.
Let's try a stall. Don't know how slow I can go before I can land. That's falling down now. Oh, my camera looks freaking sweet. She's filming that, lady. I'm gonna switch cameras. You see it? Or do I want to switch camera?
Oh, that looks really cool.
Doesn't that look cool?
Battery level 1 alert. Flight mode active. Active flight mode. Battery level 1 alert. Flight mode horizon. Circle flight
Ooh,
mode.
kicked
Fly
off.
by wire.
That's one last thing I want to try. Hold on.
Battery at 70%.
So I'm gonna try a
Battery level 1 alert.
circle and see if it cuts out.
Flight mode normal. Circle flight mode. Flight mode
Bring it
horizon.
back over here. It's gonna make a left turn autonomously. Okay, so I'm gonna do it right there.
Flight mode normal. Circle flight mode.
Nope, not circle.
Flight mode horizon.
Why didn't it circle? I'm gonna try it again with the throttle down.
Flight mode normal.
Okay, it's
Flight mode.
got its own throttle, but it ain't turning.
Flight mode horizon. Fly by wire on flight mode. Flight mode normal. Flight mode active. Flight mode normal. Flight mode active. Active flight mode. Flight mode horizon.
They kick back, don't it? Alright. What do I want to do? Where's my battery at? 61%. And I know it's not perfectly calibrated. 3.6.
Can you
I think I'm
please
gonna
land it? Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna land. Come on, baby. A little heavy with those batteries, but I expected that. Alright, landing left to right. Probably gonna make another pass. I'm just gonna come down and see how it feels.
Looks good enough. Don't hit my plane.
Whoa, nice.
Just
That was a
drop
hard
it on-
landing.
Just drop it on the gear.
Just throw it on the ground. Well, I said I wanted to land it at a high speed. I didn't say I was going to land gently. Well, I didn't break it, so
That's good.
I'll take it. I was a little hard on that landing, but you know, I gotta test the gear somehow. I don't think so. It's so far up. It's so high. That's a whole built prop. Scratch built. Well, I didn't break it. Way to go, Russ. Thank you very much. I auto-tuned it, which was my plan. I flew it manual a little bit, just feel it out. It feels alright, but it's heavy.
Did it feel tail heavy?
No, it felt, I want it to be 3D aerobatic, so it felt right.
Yeah.
I think I need to actually go back, as we know from balancing it, that it needs a little bit more tail to really 3D it.
Yeah.
But also the batteries I have are not gonna fly 3D. They're too heavy.
Yeah.
So I have a lighter pack for aerobatics. Alright, well, I did't break it.
There you go.
Well, I just landed the same way with my beast.
Did you? Oh, with your beast. Oh, you've got a beast. Beautiful. I love it. Aye, aye, Captain. God bless, guys. See you later.
Know what?
Well, it does work. I learned some things. I landed a little hard. I did not flare at the end. I didn't break anything. And strangely, those super soft wheels didn't actually just crush themselves and fall apart. In fact, the noise you heard when it landed was actually the wheels, because they don't have any oil on them, they went squeak really loud. Anyway, besides that, the auto modes didn't quite do what I expected, but I've also never really used circle, so I didn't know what to expect. I usually use loiter. Don't worry, this video isn't over yet. I got a lot more to do. In this video, we're going to look at a little bit of the log. We're also going to look at some other stuff, including another ground test at my house at full power for about 10 straight minutes. So let's go ahead and get into that. I will also say that the thrust on this particular prop, we're only looking at about 2,500 watts, 2,500 watts. So we can get up to about 6 and we can peak at about 8,000 watts. We just need a different prop setup so we get some more power pulled out of that motor battery combination. Granted, it will definitely consume more power, but it'll also do a lot more thrust. So we got some tuning to do, but that'll be coming in the future. And yes, I've been playing with autonomous aerobatics. This is going to have it. As long as we get some good testing in and don't crash it, it will do full aerobatics. Alright, let's continue on this video. This is kind of extra credit after this, but feel free to stay tuned if you want to know more about what's going on.
Here we are. We're at the fly field. Hi, Mark. I'm filming.
Hey, Russ.
So before we leave, got that one in the air, that one in the air, and this in the air. So thoughts about this first flight. Auto-tuned it, worked great. Landed it a little hard, but I could have floated it in better. Didn't seem to break anything. But what I did not show you yet is I glued these washers on here with E6000 and the nuts. So I glued the washer and the bolt or screw and the washer and the nut in place. Also, I did the same thing here, so this thing is solid as a rock. Other than that, the flight went perfectly fine, and yeah, I only flew it once, but it flew very floaty, very nice, a little heavy, but pretty solid. So I just thought I'd share the ending experience. And I was waiting for my dad to get here. My sister's brother's here, Russ.
Yep. Had a good time.
Did it fly?
Oh yeah, did great.
Did it break?
Nope.
I know, isn't that amazing? He's
I'm more excited about you, was probably.
probably.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for him to come, and I've been
Yeah.
working hard to get it ready. So,
Looks good.
A+ for that.
Yep.
That's all I got to say. We got to pack up and get going. It's pitch back out here. Look at that sunset. Look at that sunset. Let me get that tuned in. Oh, beautiful. All right, well, peace and love. God bless. Bye-bye. See ya.
Good sunset.
Wow. Here we are. The next morning, drinking some coffee, trying to figure this out. So check this out. Trying to figure out why the auto modes didn't work. So I want to play this. We're right here. Here's circle mode. It should just turn a nice gentle circle. So I'm going to play this and look what happens. It's perfectly straight the whole time. Now, this is my ailerons so my input stick is nothing and my output is fluctuating ever so slightly. I think probably just for the stabilization. So I'll move this over a little bit to circle mode. And by the way, back here, this is my throttle output versus my throttle input. Oh, sorry, throttle output versus throttle input. So my throttle took over. Here's another one. Watch this thing. It's just perfectly straight. But the plane starts to like think it's turning, but it's not actually turning, which I thought was kind of weird. But my throttle worked, so it did take over my throttle. It just didn't turn. So, things to figure out. Still got to work on that. Don't really know what's going on.
Okay, this next clip is literally like 10 straight minutes. It's 10 straight minutes? Can't speak. It's tired. Everyone's been sick. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and everyone's vomiting everywhere. Sorry, that was too much information, but it's about 10:44 p.m., 11:27. I'm tired. Anyway, 10 minutes of like straight power here. I do change the camera angle in a bit. Right now I'm just collecting data, and then I show myself holding the plane. And then the video is going to end. God bless you guys. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Here we go. So apparently I forgot to hit record, so I'm already consumed about 1,000 milliamp hours, as you can see by the remaining number, or consumed, whichever one you're looking at. That was 10 amp hours worth right there. Woo! Disarm that bad boy.
How's it work?
That was all the battery power.
Your battery's out.
They're not even warm. These wires are cold from the wind blowing off. Batteries are barely warm. Motor is. Oh, the plastic came off. I heard something go bah! The motor like label ripped off. Wow.
Getting too much ground there.
Ripped. Where is it?
What?
The label on the motor ripped off. Like it's got to be floating around here somewhere.
Is it one piece or you don't know that either, huh?
It's probably in many pieces. It's not that hot. My hands are like
Yeah.
totally rounded and it's fine. Okay, good. Now I know the battery capacity is about right for that.
Yeah.
And the current is all right. This is wrong, and there's no reason for it. It just displays the wrong number. I have zero idea why. Okay, that was fun. I literally ran that thing for like 10 straight minutes.
Got your footage?
Yeah, was it loud inside?
I could hear when you got revved up.
Revved up?
Once it was like going. Well, I was in the kitchen.
Yeah, well, you were pretty far away. All right, so
I didn't hear it go against the wall, so I figured it was okay.
yeah, it didn't go against the wall. So I got my 3.58 per cell at rest voltage, and amp hours right at about 10. These are 12 amp hour batteries. I set it at 10 to just give me some reserve. But 10 is about all you can really get out of them comfortably at that power level. 2 meters on there. 2 meters. And the data on here is just wrong. The amperage. The voltage is good. The milliamps is good. That's good to know. But the amperage is wrong and I don't know why. Shoo! That was pretty loud, honestly. But it worked out well. Now you know what that means? That means I feel confident that it's all tuned to where I could fly it and get a good battery like reading, because if I fly it until I think I can land it and then it dies, I'm in trouble. Granted, that's with those batteries, so I labeled those 4 and 5. Alright then, that's fun. Grandpa found my motor part. It literally ripped itself right off the motor. Whoops.